I'm Dr. Wang, a holistic menopause doctor. Today's topic, will HRT solve osteoporosis? And what is the one truth that 99% of women don't know about? If you've been told that menopausal osteoporosis simply caused by estrogen declining and by taking hormone treatment will solve this problem, well, you are missing a big part of the picture. Osteoporosis happens when bone loss overpaces bone formation, so make the bone weak and brittle. But it's not only caused by estrogen declining. The real truth is caused by loss of estrogen regulation and, more importantly, dysfunction of adrenal. Interestingly, this idea isn't new. Traditional Chinese medicine has described this process for hundreds and thousands of years, just use different language. So today, I'm going to explain both perspectives and, more importantly, tell you the real methods how to protect our bones during menopause. So what is the natural process? Just like our bones start to lose calcium in early 30th, our estrogen starts to decline in late 30s and early 40s. Our body is a natural biomachine, in my opinion. So we already have the design for this transition. What is it? So our ovarian function start to decline and our adrenal function is supposed to pick up this function and continue to secrete hormones to continue our journey. But you may ask why I'm suffering. So what's the problem is in modern life, we have so much stress, overwork. It's just so different now. And our adrenals in charge of stress. So way before we go into menopause, we already draining our adrenal functions. So by the time we need it to continue the journey, our adrenal is just dysfunction and it's not working for us. And this leads to lower overall hormonal support, cortisol dominance, poor stress regulation. More importantly, is strain across other systems, including digestion, circulation, detoxification, muscle recovery, sleep, everything. In my clinic, many ladies had all kinds of problem, organ imbalance, way before menopause starts. So once it starts, everything intensifies. So osteoporosis is about loss of regulation. It's not about just missing estrogen or calcium. And estrogen working well depends on many factors like liver metabolism, muscle mass, sleeping rhythm, gut health. It's a lot of factors work together. And that's why a lot of ladies came to me say, I take tons of calcium, I took bone broth, I do hormone replacement, but my bone density still not improving. That is why. Here are the points of the day. What do we do? Number one, build muscles, not just walk. Building muscles, improving insulin sensitivity, also bone signaling. What does that mean? It means when you build your muscles, you send your bone signals to build bones. Bones and muscles, they're working at one system. So almost like muscles working better and the bone will adapt. So building muscles is super important and strength training is essential. When I say strength training, is not work ourselves so much and get injured, that kind. And I have the best menopausal exercise. I made 8 minutes. It's very simple and fun. And you can start 8 minutes a day at home. But the ideal is you do 8 minutes, quickly build up to 3 rounds. Same thing you can do 3 times in 30 minutes. 30 minutes, 3 times a week. That's the sweet spot. Improve your bone muscles and metabolism. So if you do 3 times a week, 30 minutes to 40 minutes a day, that would be perfect. Also, a lot of people do 2.5 hours, 3 hours a day, every day. Those heavy strength training, I don't suggest, because for menopause, almost we will kind of give us more cortisol increase the stress level. Actually, that will, instead of losing weight, and you gain more extra stress weight around your waist. So consistency over time is the key. And number 2, support digestion. Many women, very, very few women in my clinic have no digestion problem whatsoever. Many women have bloating, diarrhea, constipation, IBS, you name it. Acid reflux. They're not minor problems, because when that happens, simply you can't take your vitamins absorb well, right? You can't really absorb nutrition you want to. And in the meantime, 70% of the immune is produced in the gut. So if you don't have healthy gut, almost your body health is in jeopardy. So it's gut always my number one concern. If a person come to the clinic, if they don't have a good digestion, I fix that first. So help you improve your digestion is crucial. Chinese medicine is so good with this because they put different people, depends on symptoms, your tongue, your pulse, and they get to different patterns, and then they have different herbs and supplements to treat different patterns, digestive problems. So if you like to sign up with me and fix your digestion is super, super important. And number 3, people often ask, so what do we take supplements just for general, for bone health? Of course, you want to take calcium, but magnesium, K2, D3, those are very important. You also can take some bone broth, but I tell you, you got to eat well. Eat well, that means you eat more varieties. You really have to say, food is our medicine. We need more nutritious variety, the real food. Number 4 actually is the sleep. Sleep rhythm is so important for bone build. And before 11 p.m., I would suggest you go to sleep. I made quite a video about when to sleep, why we go to sleep before 11, that sort of thing. So you can check out those videos, but try to go to sleep before 11. The last and the most important one is reduce chronic stress. We all have stress. We don't want stress, but not because I say you should reduce stress, I want to reduce stress and I'll be stress-free. It's very, very difficult, very challenging. You're like a little pressure cooker. Through the years, you get bigger and bigger, and your tolerance gets thinner and thinner. That's why you could be very irritable, could be getting angry very quickly, and don't know what to do. And you say, you want me to go to sleep, but I couldn't go to sleep, or I couldn't sleep 7-8 hours. It's just because this stress is so chronic and tough to conquer. Through my experience, the most effective way actually is herbal formulas, because we have different formulas according to your constitution and your patterns, and you have different formulas. Is almost not just get your symptoms and get your roots at the same time. So it will work better and kind of get your valves going, and then working inside the causes to overall calm down the stress. So if you do have chronic stress and your menopause symptoms are very severe, and especially osteoporosis, it just starts to show, and you should sign up with us and get herbal formulas. And one more thing is, people don't really know, there is an axis called adrenal, hypothalamus, pituitary axis. This axis is the one menopausal women should work on, because without this axis, our hormone couldn't really regulate to normal, to better way to continue our journal. So in Chinese medicine, we call this is the heart and kidney connection. With this, we want heart cool, so we don't have palpitation, anxious, and we want the kidney warm, so we don't have constantly UTI and cold feet, that sort of thing. So heart and kidney connection doing well is also there. Some herbal formula works so well. And this is all for today. And I'm Dr. Wang. If you have questions, give me comment down below, and see you next time.